Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back 17 hours from a drive from New Jersey down to Memphis, Tennessee, homicide capital of the United States of America, I do declare, but I ain't scared of that. No, I ain't scared of that. What I am scared of is Arsenal and Liverpool signing a bunch of world-class young talents, bolstering their first team, while we at Manchester City don't even know what our fucking first team is. You ask 100 City fans to name their first team, you'll get 100 different lineups. Half the team wants the Unks to stay, the other half wants to kill the rest. It's a bloodbath.
We are screwed.
While we at City are still trying to figure out what our first fucking 11 is, Liverpool and Arsenal are going further and further and further away from Manchester City, and it's starting to scare the bejesus out of me. Both of these teams have discovered oil. Sheikh Arne Slot and Sheikh Mikel Arteta have discovered oil underneath the grounds of Anfield and the Emirates. Arne Slot, Liverpool, signing Hugo ekitike, whatever the hell his name is, Hugo ekitike from Frankfurt for 95 million euros or something crazy like that. 16.5 billion Japanese yen. All of that for a guy who has less goal involvements than Omar Marmoush in the Bundesliga last season. Fun fact, Omar Marmoush left in January. Thank God to Newcastle. If you're watching this and you are from Newcastle, if you are a Geordie, thank you so much for not allowing Isak to leave. Oh, that is absolutely sensational. How hypocritical are Liverpool fans? Honestly, how hypocritical are these Scousers? They boycotted Trent Alexander-Arnold for forcing a move to his dream club, but when Isak doesn't do the same, they get pissed off.
That don't make sense.
Honestly, this potential duo of Florian Wirtz and Hugo ekitike is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Not just in the next 5-6 years when they both, get much better. Right now, because right now they can be absolutely extraordinary. This stupid Liverpool fan thinks that they signed the next Thierry Henry. Now is a little bit premature. With each passing day, that stupid interview from Jurgen Klopp is looking dumber and dumber and dumber.
There's no ceiling for Newcastle. Congratulations. Some other clubs have ceilings.
A bullshit?
No ceiling, but I think Florian Wirtz is like the 4th or 5th most expensive football player of all time, and Hugo ekitike is going to be in the top 10 in Premier League history. Bullshit. Right now, they are favorites for the title. They are formidable as hell. Liverpool are favorites for the 2025-2026 title. Could we be seeing the start of a new dynasty? If they sign Rodrigo from Real Madrid, I am going to jump out that fucking balcony. But if they sign Rodrigo, I will jump off of that naked. I don't even give a shit. McAllister, Gravenberch, and Florian Wirtz is going to be their starting midfield three. That is absolutely insane. Yes, this does leave Dominic Szoboszlai on the bench, but I think Liverpool fans can all agree he's not really needed. Liverpool signed Darwin Núñez for like 90 million. They replaced him with Gakpo for like 60 or 70 million, and then they replaced him with 100 million euro Hugo ekitike, okay?
I'm not gonna get in this Flomba, that guy that could have fit.
Don't fucking tell me that Liverpool doesn't have a ceiling. Tottenham, West Ham, Chelsea, and now Arsenal, the 4th biggest club in London, have signed a formidable striker, Victor Gyokeres.
What the hell is even that?
So sorry about that. If that was cringe, that is done on purpose because, ladies and gentlemen, let me point out something to you. The most unbearable fan base in all of sports, only rivaled by Liverpool fans and Real Madrid fans, they now have access to one of the most badass celebrations I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
You are going to be seeing a lot of this, okay, across the Emirates, across this season, and Arsenal fans, yet again, are going to ruin something so incredibly cool. Like, honestly, they are going to completely bitchify Bane and everything about Gyokeres every time he scores a goal. However, they did sign the Coventry legend for about 60 million euros and 10 million euros in add-ons of 70 million, 65, 60 million pounds or whatever. Unlike Manchester City, this is a new signing that comfortably fits into their starting 11. There is no discussion, no debate. He starts every single game. Fun fact, Mikel Arteta took Gyokeres, Mosquera, and Kepa and Madueke to a tour of their European trophy cabinet. Take a look. And it's gonna stay empty. If Sheikh Arteta and Arsenal get Eberiche Eze, this is going to be bad news for Manchester City. Let me tell you something. Liverpool are the favorites. Second is Arsenal. I honestly don't know who third is. It could be City, it could be Chelsea, it could be a couple of other clubs. Newcastle, if they get more signings, I have no fucking idea. I genuinely haven't seen Arsenal's fan base be this gassed about a transfer since Ozil. Now you might be thinking, oh my god, Odegaard has a striker to pass to, oh my god. But if you look at Norway's games and the statistics with Haaland's goals, I think like 95% of his goals are assisted by someone other than Martin Odegaard. And that's crazy because they both start in the same team at the same time, and Odegaard is considered world class by Arsenal fans. Let me tell you something, Odegaard does not have the capability of passing to an elite striker all the time. Could that change? You never know. Arsenal with gyokeres looks absolutely formidable. All jokes aside, they are going to be an absolute force for second place. I'll be honest with y'all, that winter transfer window by Man City looks dumber and more useless by the day. Vitor Reis is going to Girona on loan. Husanov doesn't even start for Manchester City. Nico Gonzalez might be on his way out. What was the point of spending all that money? Of all of those players, most of those players are going to be leaving, and the only one that's going to be staying is Omar Marmoush. What was the point?
I don't know.
The gap between Manchester City and Arsenal and Liverpool is slowly growing by each coming day. On one hand, you could say, oh my god, City has so much squad depth, but does that really matter if we can't find a strict and set first team 11 and build off of that? Depending on who you ask, this is either a good or a bad situation. We have so many players that we all love as City fans, and we all want them to play as much as possible, but they just can't. 11 players, 90 minutes, it's just not feasible. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. If you do like this video, hit that thumbs up, consider subscribing. I love you all so much. Thank you for the continued support of these last couple of days. Amazing amount of comments on that last post in the community tab on my channel. Thank you all so much. I read all of those comments while I was on the road with my dad from New Jersey to Tennessee. 17 bloody hours. It was an absolute nightmare. We had to get a hotel and stretch it over 2 days. It was hell, but it's worth it. I'm here. I'm about to start medical school next week, and I'm so excited. Let me know your thoughts on Liverpool and Arsenal's new signings down below, and of course, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all next time.